Hello, geometry. We are going to go to the packet that you were given, the geometry constructions, and we're going to turn to the back of the first page, so page 2. We skipped this in class, so we are going to learn how to construct a segment congruent to a given segment. So following the instructions, you're going to need a straight edge. I gave you one of these, and a compass. I gave you one of these, and we're going to follow step by step. So first, to construct a segment congruent to segment AB, we're going to use a straight edge to draw a segment that's longer than this given segment. So you're going to put your straight edge underneath it and just make a segment. Okay, it says to label point R at one endpoint of the segment. I'm going to choose the left side. Label that R. Make sure you're using a pencil anytime you're doing constructions. Okay, step 2, place the compass, so now we're moving to this one, at the tip of point A on the given segment. So that means the little metal point we're going to put right on A, and then it says adjust the width of your compass to the length of AB. So you're going to put the pencil point on B. See how I have this? Okay, from there, you're not going to change the compass setting. You're going to leave it right where it is. You're going to place your metal point on R and draw a little arc across the side here. Okay? Once that's done, we're going to put a point at that arc, label it S, and erase the rest. Okay, so we have made a congruent line segment, and you can use your straight edge to measure to make sure that you've done that correctly. Okay, so I'm going to show you one more over here, and then I'm going to leave you with the rest to do yourself. So the first thing I'm going to do is create another line segment that's longer than the one that's there. In this case, I'm going to label C because that's my initial. Take your compass, put one point on A, adjust it so that the pencil is on B. Make sure not to change the setting. Put the point on C and go back and forth to create an arc on this side. Once we have the arc, make your other point. I label it D. You can choose whichever letters you want. Use your initials if you want to. And erase the excess. Okay, so that is how to create a segment congruent to a given segment. So you're going to do 2, 3, and 4 on your own. And in the meantime, we're going to flip the page and learn how to construct an angle congruent to a given angle. So following these directions, first we're going to draw a ray and label the endpoint D. That's already done for us in the example. Okay, I am just going to put a little point here for us. So we're going to place the compass tip at the vertex of angle A. Okay, so that's here is the vertex, the point at which the two rays meet. We're going to put the point on A, and we're going to draw an arc on both sides of the given angle. So this time you're going to want your compass to be pretty small, and you're going to create the arc there. Okay, from there, without changing the compass, you're going to place the point on D and make yourself a little arc going this way. Now, sometimes it's easier to hold that at the bottom. Okay, the next step, oh, I forgot to label these points. Label this B and C. Okay, then you want to put your point on B, adjust so that you're at C. So you have the distance between these 2 points where it crosses. And this is supposed to be. And then you're going to put that on E without changing the setting of the compass and crisscross. And where they crisscross, you make that F. Use your straight edge to connect D to F. And we have created congruent angles. Okay, we're going to do that over here. So the first thing we're supposed to do is draw a ray. I would like for it to be in a similar angle as this one, so I'm just going to move that over. I'm going to make my ray. I'm going to label it the same letters as the last one, so this will be D. Take my compass, put the point at A, and create an arc that goes across here. Okay, I'm going to label this B and C. I'm going to come over to D without changing the setting of the compass and do the same arc there. Label that intersection E. And then I'll put my compass at B, adjust my width to make sure that it's touching C, exactly like that. Pick it up, put it on E without changing it, and cross over the arc that we already made. Now, where those two arcs cross will be our point F, and use the straight edge to connect D to F. And we have nailed it. 2 congruent angles. Okay, you have number 2 to do, and also 3, 4, 5, and 6 to do. If you have any questions, catch me on Remind or rewatch the video. See you in class.